everybody, and welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to make a real southern recipe. We're going to do some fresh green beans out of the garden. So I've already strung them and I broke them up and I've got them over soaking. So we're going to go ahead and get our dish ready. So I've got us a big pot because these will probably need to cook for about an hour or so. So I'm going to get me, you can use either like bacon. You do want to have some type of meat to go in there for some flavor, like bacon, chicken, fatback, ham. That's what I'm going to use. Let me grab it here. So I got some ham trimmings. I'm just going to use a little bit of it. So let me cut it here. Because you want to add some good stuff to it to flavor your green beans and your new potatoes. Well, I thought I opened it. Let's try this side. I think I would have been prepared. I'm not going to use all of this. My goodness, they must have this. You can't get into it. Okay, so I've got me a pot here that I'm going to use. Let's see. I don't want much of the ham. That's good. It's already like cut up in pieces for us. So I got mini beans, so I ain't going to need much ham. I think that's enough actually. Because there's just two of us. So we're just making enough beans to eat on a couple times. And we'll be good to go on that. Also, I recommend some bacon grease or any type of grease that you have. If you don't have any bacon fried up, this is a great alternative. Bacon up. I love this stuff. I'd already used up my other container and had to buy some more. Because bacon's expensive. I don't know if y'all been to the grocery store and look in the bacon section. And it seems like it's all fat, not much meat on it. Which is fine if you're wanting to do bacon grease, but I mean, not okay if you're going to eat it. I ain't going to waste any of that bacon grease coming off this plastic. So we've had storms here for the past couple days, and the rain's finally going away. I see some sun out there. I planted me some bell pepper plants, and whoops, about to drop that, didn't I? This is not working well. I went out there, boy, they were just soaking in water from all the rain that we've had. So I hope they make a comeback when the sun comes out. Okay. Woo, that smells like bacon. Alright, so we got us some ham. Definitely gonna need more bacon grease. And I'm just kind of cooking that ham just a tad there. Get some grease out of it. If I had thought about it, I wish I'd cut that up into little pieces. But it'd probably break up as it cooks. Okay, so we got the bacon grease and the ham going. Let me get the green beans ready. Alrighty, we're back. So I'm still trying to figure out the camera angles. I hope you can see while Jason's getting better. So now you can see my ham and the bacon grease in there cooking. Now I've got my green beans. Like I said, I've already snapped them, strung them, rinsed them really good. Gotta hold on here. I've seen a string that I missed. Oh, I hate eating string. So again, I'm not fixing too many because it's just, so there's our, so there's our, green beans. Nope. So there's a string I missed. I was going to get mad. I'll tell you what, I was trying to string those green beans and my cat was driving me crazy wanting them. I don't know what she thought they were. Alright, so now we're going to kind of coat them with all this grease. Get them all good and coated. Nothing like fresh green beans in the summertime. That ham looking good there. Look at all that color now that you're kind of getting them hot. Look at the colors coming out on some of those green beans. Alright. It's driving me insane. I do not like strings. Boy, they smell good. I don't know if you've ever broke fresh green beans or cooked them. They just have a smell that you don't get out of a can. It smells delicious. It smells like summer, and it smells like childhood. So now we've got to get some water or some broth, whatever you have. So let's see here. I'm starting out with, so that's about a cup of water in this. So I'm going to stop here. Alright, so I got about a cup of water. And I'm going to add some beef base that I have. If you have the beef cubes or chicken stock, anything like that. Did I say beef? I don't know if I said beef, but I meant chicken bouillon cubes or chicken broth, anything like that will work. So I got about a tablespoon of the beef. I keep saying beef. The chicken base. All right. So now we got everything in there that we need. I'm not going to salt or pepper anything right now. One, because that ham's salty. Two, the beef base. I said it again. The chicken base is very salty. So we're going to wait till they've cooked for a while and see what they need. Look at that. They're already looking good. You do want to cover these. I got to find my lid. And I'm going to keep these on about 5 for about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on them. Welcome back. So the fresh green beans have been cooking now for about 30 minutes. So now it's time for us to go ahead and put our new potatoes in them. So let me skip here. Sorry, the kitchen's wrecked. I got many irons in the fire right now. So these are just your regular little new potatoes. One thing I like doing them, I don't know why, I just always just do one peeling around each of the new potato. Like that. That's it. So you do want to pick out, I always recommend like your smallest ones for this. Just one little strip around it. Boy, I wish y'all could smell this kitchen right now. It smells delicious. Did y'all ever have to help break beans when you were little? If you did, then this smell will take you back to your childhood. Now, I don't normally fix fresh green beans a lot because, you know, you do have to have time to dedicate. You know, you got to sit there and you got to break them and snap them and everything, and then you got to have the meat or something, you know, to help flavor it. I mean, you don't have to, but that's how I was raised, with the piece of meat. I mean, you could get by as long as you just had like some bacon grease or something. I wouldn't use like sausage grease or anything, but I'd use like bacon, fat back, something pork. Okay, so I think I got 2 more left here. So I'm going to finish these up, and then we'll be back in a minute and I'll show you what the beans look like. Alright, so we're back. That's hot. Woo, look at those. So these have been going for about 30 minutes. I turned them down to about 2. Ooh, they're getting good and tender. Now, I do like my beans very tender. So, now we're going to go ahead and start seasoning them. So, let's see what we got here. Woo! That tastes delicious. So, I'm not going to add anything. Perfect. So, turn this down a little bit more. Now I'm going to add the potatoes, and you just literally put these on top. He requested a lot of potatoes, so I got about 10, I think. And we're going to let these cook. We're going to put the lid back on. So these go for another 30-45 minutes with the lid on, because now we're steaming the potatoes. Alright. Now what you could also do to speed up the time if you wanted, I might cut these potatoes in half, because some of them are kind of big. But we'll see here. So we'll be back whenever these get done cooking. Alright, we're back. So the green beans have been going about an hour and 15 minutes. So let's take a look at them. Now, I like liquid in my beans. If you end up getting too much liquid in yours, all you gotta do is take the lid off there towards the end, and some of the water will reduce. That's plenty enough juice for me. So there's our potatoes and beans and the ham in there. Like I said, it's so soft now, it's tearing up. So that way we'll just go ahead and crush it up some so you get a little bit in every bite. So here's our beans, and you want your potatoes to be like fork tender. So you see the fork's going all the way through it. So they're ready to go. Boy, I'm ready to eat. So I hope you can get out to the farmer's market and get you some fresh green beans. Take you some home and break them and make some for yourself. So I hope y'all like this video. I'm happy to see y'all are watching and you're going back and watching the old videos. I greatly appreciate that. And I hope Jason can get back in the kitchen soon with us once he gets better. And again, I do appreciate each of you and subscribing. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Bye, y'all.